December 24th, 2011, Christmas Eve, Vikings, Redskins. A 200-pound man dives into your planted knee from the left side. Take it from there.
Man, I knew initially, like, I knew my leg was pretty much banged up pretty bad, you know. I knew I had tore something. I didn't know exactly what it was. But I just remember just the pain was at the moment, and initially too, how it happened was unbearable. It was just probably the worst pain I felt. And you know, so I remember the guys running out, Eric Sugarman, like, "What's going on, bud? What's wrong?" And they're trying to touch me. I'm like, "Don't touch me. Just let me, you know, let me get my bearings. Let me." So I remember sitting up, and the doctor came out, checked the knee, and it was like, you know, the ACL is tore, you know. So I'm sick to my stomach. You know, we're having a terrible season. You know, the season is almost over. You know, and here I am. You know, I've tore my ACL. You know, so but I remember by the time I got off the field, I remember standing up, you know, getting up and getting helped off the field, and they set me on a cart to take me back to the locker room. And I remember telling myself then, you know, you gotta bounce back from this, you know. So
already. Yeah,
already. So I feel like that was the biggest thing that I could have done that helped me through that process was even though I was in that moment, and it was like for anyone else, they probably would have handled it a different way, you know. But I feel like the fact that I was able to kind of put some positive energy into that moment helped me come out the way I did.
Most patients or players, when they have similar injuries, will wait weeks before having surgery to let the swelling go down. You wait only 6 days. Why do that, and what were the increased risks associated with it?
Well, I didn't have any increased risks at all because my knee really didn't swell, you know. So that was something that was shocking to, you know, the trainers and the doctors as well, that they didn't see really no immediate swelling, you know. So that's why. Yeah.
Nothing?
No.
Okay.
No. So that's why I was able to go ahead and go forth with getting the surgery 6 days after.
It's a heck of a way to spend the New Year, right?
It was, but
you had your ice cream. I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
your
my
New Year's
Blue
hat in
Bell,
the
you know, blueberry ice cream. So that makes everything better. And it was just for me, it was just like, okay, now the hard part is pretty much over with. Getting the surgery, now the journey begins to come back.
But isn't the easy part getting the surgery, and then the hard part is what starts?
No, for me the easy part was, you know, was just doing the work. You know, like the first 6 weeks was hard, you know.
Because you couldn't do anything.
Because I really couldn't do anything. But the surgery wasn't, it really, you know, it was more rough because just the pain, and then the first couple of weeks, just going through that, like mentally, the first couple of weeks of after that surgery were really trying. Like I really was tested during that time.
The toughest part of the whole rehab process for you would have been what?
Like 2 weeks after the surgery, you know, because during that time, that's when the swelling was there, and you have increased pain, and there was only like 1 or 2 exercises that I was able to do, you know, lifting your leg up, you know, just to kind of keep the muscles, you know, working and firing. But that was the toughest time, because it was just like during that time, you have all these thoughts that, you know, the wicked one throws your direction, you know, and you bat them away or whatnot. But during that time, if I was just weak-minded, and, you know, I could have easily gave in and been like, you know what, this is a lost cause. You know, I'm not gonna bounce back from this, you know, all this pain. Like, I can't even walk, I can't do this, I can't do that. Like, how are you gonna come back from this, you know? So after a couple of weeks.
Did that cross your mind at all?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, those thoughts definitely crossed my mind, but I didn't let them sit there, and I didn't let them, you know, build a house, you know. They just passed through, you know. I kept casting them down.